Good afternoon from Ben Light Gymnasium in Ithaca, New York for ICTV's special presentation of the Empire 8 Championship game. Callum Borchers alongside Brian Shea. Brian, there's a whole lot at stake tonight. The first of the automatic tickets to the 59-team field NCAA men's tournament. And we already saw a little bit of early March Madness on the last day of February last night. In the 4-year history of this tournament, no lower seed had ever won, and we saw it happen twice in 4 hours last night. McAdam with a nice give and go. The paint counted and the foul. Again, good ball movement from St. John Fisher, not settling for bad shots, and it pays off with an easy 2 for Isaiah Small.
If they're not careful here on the defensive end.
Matthews just tried, you see the smirk on his face, tried the old Larry Bird move as he went off the back of an Ithaca jersey. And inside for Brown, he did a nice job. He was too strong though, and Higdon comes in. Oh, he had McAdam beat.
Key coming down the stretch if they can continue to shoot that well.
And a 3-ball from Dom Scanlon in the right corner has cut the lead to 1, and Chris Connolly wants timeout. Beigel for the long 2. He thought about skipping back up. It was like one of those dangerous putts that goes around the rim a few times, but he does drop. And McAdam, one of the very best. He was the Empire 8 Rookie of the Year last season. But he gets called for the charge right there, and Isaiah Smalt is fired up. Higdon with 5 to shoot, pulls up, and he sinks it and cuts the lead to 1. So it won't be all square going into the half, but St. John Fisher will not lead by as many as it once did, up by as many as 8. They now lead by only 1. Here comes Ithaca. 45 seconds to play in this one. Home court advantage. The Empire 8 tournament on the line, and Ithaca with a chance to take the lead.
Well, what a great way for this game to wind down with so much on the line here. The Bombers fans are on their feet, trying to get this team pumped up, and this is going to be coming right down to the wire.
Crowd on its feet. Bombers swinging all the way around. Leahy, top of the key, knocks down the 3 and puts his hands up in the air, and he didn't even need to urge the crowd. They were on their feet already as Ithaca has its first lead since the first half, up 2, and now they have possession. And we now go down to Mr. Clutch, Sean Leahy, who hit that 3 at the top of the key. He's with our own Keenan Slusher.
Well, thanks, guys. Sean, take me through it.
Coach Cortica's a really interesting story, Brian, when you look over his time and how successful he's been at St. John Fisher. But like many people who've been successful, it wasn't always that way. He had to, his in at St. John Fisher, believe it or not, was as director of residential life back in 1998. Had nothing to do with sports whatsoever. And then he finally got in as the head golf coach. And then he made it onto the assistant coaching staff for the basketball team. And then finally, when Bob Ward stepped down in 2001, he got the job. It was a very roundabout way to get this position as head coach, but boy, it was worth the wait. Fisher hopes to get into the postseason as McAdam hits his second. And you see the huge night he had last night, as I mentioned, just 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, one of his best games of the season, showing why he was a first-team selection in the conference. You'll see it again right here. He just kind of slides all around, and he's like a newborn gazelle or something. Ryan McAdam can't believe he got called for the travel. It'll be St. John Fisher ball with a minute even to play. They trail by 1. Nazareth in the full court press. This will really test the composure of Ryan Newman, the point guard.
A huge possession here for St. John Fisher, and as you can imagine, probably going to be patient.
The kick was to McKeever. He did not put up the 3, and now Beigel will move with it. 12 seconds to shoot. Baltz to Newman. Newman driving hard. He got double-teamed, and the ball went sliding all the way across. There's a scramble for the rebound. We got a jump ball call, and it's going to stay with St. John Fisher. Wow. So actually, that may be the best-case scenario for the Cardinals. They were not able to convert. And after the jump ball, though, they will keep the possession and now can actually hold for the last shot. But we'll see what Mike Daly elects to do. Again, 28.6 seconds to play. The shot clock is dead. St. John Fisher trailing by 1 with a trip to the NCAA tournament on the line and a chance to win. Nazareth will not foul immediately on the inbounds pass, and they will try to play good defense, as Brian said. Canori tight on Newman. McKeever will try and work things down now, under 15 seconds to play. Goes to Isaiah Smalt. Now back to McKeever. Thought about the 3, airmailed it. And McKeever comes up with the turnover. Corey McAdam was there for the steal, a misguided pass. And now Nazareth has a chance to ice it.
Wow. Just a miscommunication. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Good defense by Nazareth.
Beigel appears that he might try to. And he goes into Newman, and McAdam comes up with the steal, and he's fouled. Beigel was too strong on the inbound. It went over the head of Ryan Newman, and Corey McAdam took advantage. He's fouled, and now he'll have a second chance to hit a couple of huge free throws, but again, only 1-1.
Wow. 2 opportunities by St. John Fisher in this game. I can't believe it. By a team that's so fundamentally sound, Cal, you know, they had a chance there with the shot clock. They couldn't even get a shot off, and then this time can't even inbounds the ball.
Again, they get a gift from McAdam, and it's a heave from Beigel in front rim. It's no good, and the Nazareth Golden Flyers are dancing. They will be representing the Empire 8 Conference in the NCAA tournament starting this week. And St. John Fisher can only look on stunned as the Cardinals lose the conference tournament for the first time in its existence. And with 10 losses during the regular season, they will certainly be out of the field.
Wow, and you have to give a lot of credit to Coach Mike Daly and his Golden Flyers.
So for the first time in the 5-year history of the Empire 8 tournament, the champion does not wear maroon and gold. Nazareth Golden Flyers take out the St. John Fisher Cardinals by 64-63, your final. They are headed to the NCAA tournament on Friday night. For Brian Shea, I'm Cal Borchers. Have a great evening.